Good morning, YouTube. What's going on, yo? We were looking at the Nasdaq. Let me fix this window real quick.
¿No tiene la cosa de live en YouTube?
Ya está puesto.
Ah, pues déjame entrar. Sí,
There we
sí.
go.
Mi lista que no está. Ahí te veo.
Okay. Beautiful. Why can't you see the top? I gotta fix this. All right.
Ahí está. Entonces,
¿Qué es lo que? Buenos días, Andrés. Llegó la
ahí
hora.
¿qué lo que?
Aquí quizá entro en un cel, prepárate.
Ahí déjame ponerme en posición anotadora. ¿Va a rebotar del 21 o va a romper? Vamos a ver. Ah, yo no he hecho la conexión a TradingView.
Un segundito, me subiste el volumen.
Yo te oigo bien. 5546. Esa es la nueva.
Ok, me está gustando ahí. Entré en un cel.
Hay que
Ready.
ponerme. Espérate. Ok, entramos. Déjame irme. Contrato. Rápidamente.
Le voy a agregar 5 más.
Vamos, vamos.
Sellers are
Esa
very
vaina.
strong here, coming down. I think we're going to sweep this liquidity here. This previous low. Potentially come all the way down here, maybe. Right down. Here we go. Here we go. Buen rejection ahí de los sellers. That was a good rejection there. Buyers tried to push up and the sellers quickly, very strong, came down. This might be my only trade for today. If it works out, this is a one trade and done kind of day.
Down, down.
That's not looking good there.
Bueno, yo voy a salir. Yo voy a salir.
Le voy a cortar 5. Le voy a dar un chin.
Ahí ya me salió, me sacó. Mierda, coño. ¿Qué comienzo? Coño. Yo siempre hago un quick starting ahí, yo no lo aguanto mucho. Y cogí gusto y le metí contrato. Ya tengo 500 abajo. 600.
Sí, se encontraron bars. Ah, come on. Yeah, I'm gonna take a loss here on this one. Yep, I'll just take the loss. It was looking very good here when I added. It was looking perfect. And then it's just right when I added, that's exactly when it turned around there. At that we had the momentum and the strength to push past. We tried twice, boom, boom, double bottom, and then it tried to push again. Thought it was gonna break through that third time. Watch it come down now. Let's go over to this chart real quick. Let's go over to this chart. There we go. And then we're gonna switch this over here. Gonna try a quick scalp here. This one's quick. Tight stop. Le eché mucho, espérate. There we go. There we go. Put too much, I lowered it. Will we get that? That we could get a deeper pullback into this fair value gap right here. Value gap right here. There it is. Okay. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. I'm out. All right, we got a winner. Now I'm just gonna wait. Just looking at the different time frames. So we're still in a very strong uptrend here. I think this needs to pull back some. So I'm betting that this is probably going to come down at least 50% of this move. So if you put your fib down here to up here, I know we can get, at least get to down here before we see push higher. Right. So we had some sort of uptrend here. Then I would want to buy it down here. So I wouldn't be buying all the way up here. I'll be buying down here. So don't say I'm gonna look for buys. I'm gonna look for buys at the lows down here, but I'm bearish right now at the open because we're too high to buy it. So that being the case, and let's see what we have. We recovered some of the loss. Okay, no worries. Now, if we manage to close below the EMAs again, just like we cross over below, we cross above. If we cross below again, that's my time to look for shorts. I like the setup on ES where we tapped into this fair value gap. Actually missed that entry up here. I was looking to go short right at this fair value gap. Yes, sir. Gonna do I think I'm gonna do one more quick scalp here. Just real quick. Quick. There we go. Quick $300. Quick scalp. That's why I didn't want to stay there too long. Now it's coming down. You got the Discord here. Let's see. Yep. Okay, let's see. Let me go ahead and actually move this over to this frame. All right, perfect. So what's going on right now is we're in a range. The market has this range right here. Right, so I wanted to be careful trading this range here. This move down was looking very strong, so that's why I shorted here. This move down was looking very strong. We broke that trend. Now we're going up, but like I said, we're so high up on the 60-minute that I just rather not buy it all the way up here. I'd rather buy it towards down here underneath the EMAs, because this already's gone up a lot. I want to look for a low, previous support or previous low to buy from, then rather buy it all the way up here, which is why I scalped it. Right, that's the reason why I only scalped it real quick, it's because of that. But buyers are very strong right now. This has the opportunity to continue going higher, so I'm just gonna wait for my next opportunity, see what happens. But yeah, I still leaning bearish. I like this reaction from the sellers on the ES. I think I might actually take this. I'm gonna give this one a try. Oh wait, that's the wrong account. 54 seconds. I like this short right here. I'm gonna go ahead and get in at least one contract here, very light. I want to see that we can break this little uptrend here. So I'm entering one ES here. I like to see this kind of break and create a lower low, and then I'll add more. If we close below the 21, I'll also, that's another good setup, but I want to see us get below this right here. I want to see us trade below it, because this can go like this too, and it can pull back, find support here, and push up. So I need to know that we're making a lower high and then pushing down, so then now I can add more to my position. And if it does go down, where is it going? Well, I'm looking back here, and I'm betting it can come down here to previous areas of demand to search for liquidity. Right, so there it is. That all. if we get a strong close below this, I'd love it if that candle can close all the way down here. We can close all the way down here very strong, then we're just completely breaking this support right here, the opportunity for low. But if we hold this support, then I'll just cut my losses, call it bait. We do not want to see strength from the buyers here, so I may close it and then I might jump back in it after we get that strong move down, a strong selling candle here. I don't want to see this move go too high. I want to see just a short boom. And it needs to close. It needs to close below. Not liking that so far. It's a little bit more bullish than what I want it to be. It's looking like it wants to continue higher so far. Just hoping that we could hold, push from after stepping into this fair value gap right here from the 15. Big strong rejection. Taking up 5. So you see we have this long wick rejection, right? So typically I don't like to buy in the favor where in the direction of where the rejection is coming from. So this is why I'm leaning bearish, right? We couldn't close this fair value gap, we couldn't invert it. So sellers are still in there. Perfect. So we got a lower high. So this is one high, we got a lower high. Beautiful candle, beautiful candle. Now we could get another one. We could get another one. Oh snap. Can we close strong though? It's gotta be a strong close. There we go. Good. Perfect. Perfect. There we go. It's gonna go down. Let's get it. Called it. Hey, Papa, called it. Bring this over here.
Era Flérida que me llamó y estaba hablando con ella ahí.
Ok.
Sí. Y se está repitiendo todo lo que tú hablas en un nivel más bajo. Y yo
Ah,
hablo
para
de
que tú
verdad.
veas, para que tú veas.
Sí, eso es el tolete.
Estamos en eso, estamos en eso.
Óyelo ahí. Ok. Así mismo es.
No quería ganar cuarto, coge ahí.
Sí. Coño, está subiendo y bajando. Y vuelve otra vez para abajo
Mira,
y
mira el 5
sube.
minutos, mira el rejection que hubo aquí arriba en el fair value gap y ahora mira el bajón fuerte que está haciendo. Right. La entrada era aquí que yo la estaba buscando, aquí arriba. Mira, aquí era que yo estaba buscando la entrada. Mira dónde está el precio ahora. Because remember, we said it was too high to buy it. It's too high to buy it. Try to think like the banks think, right? Try to think uh, like a person who's putting in a lot of money in the market. If you have millions of dollars, do you want to buy all the way up here, or would you rather wait for something lower to buy it? Right. So I'm trying to put my mindset, the way I think in the minds of the people who have a lot of money, right? Have a lot of money, they can move the market. That most likely, well, this can go up, this can go down, but if I was to invest a lot of money in the market, I wouldn't buy it so high up. I would buy at support. I wouldn't buy it
El
when it's all the way at
anuncio
the top.
ahora.
Oh, ho, ho, let's go. You see that?
No.
Oh, let's
Míralo ahí.
go.
El anuncio, lo que te estaba diciendo, lo que te estaba diciendo.
Let's go. That's it. I'm done. I'm up 1,000. I'm done. Yeah. I'm done. Let's go.
No, ya pasó.
Let's go. I'm done.
Coño.
I'm done. That's it. That's it. I'm out. I'm done for the day, guys. I'm done for the day. You see that? You see that? Right? See what I was telling you? If you have so much money that you can move the market, would you buy it all the way up here when you can just buy where? If you can choose where you want to buy it, right? If you can say, okay, I want to buy here because that's what I want to do. Would you buy it up here? I wouldn't. It's too high up, right? I'm looking at the hourly time frame here. It's too high up for me to buy it all the way up here. So what would I do? Well, I would probably wait for some kind of previous low, maybe buy it here, but then still it's not too safe there, because what happens if price does this, right? Comes down here and then it goes like this, and then it takes you out and then it goes up, right? I'd rather buy it over here where it's less likely to do this, right? Where it's less likely to come and get you, right? Stop you out, take your money, and then go. I would rather buy it somewhere down here, as low as I can find it, right? If I can find it all the way um, at this low where it makes sense, right? This right here would be a supply zone right here. Right? So maybe I would buy there. But I wouldn't buy it all the way up there. It's too high up. Look how the buying candles are getting so small. Right? You see all these green candles, they're so tiny, they're so small. it wouldn't make any sense to buy it when buyers are weak, right? Weakness. But yeah, that's just my thought process, right? I'm trying to be in the side of the market that's more convenient. Like there's one side that's more. It's not convenient to buy all the way up here. Like it's just no. How could you look at this market but like, I want to buy it up here and it's gonna rip. This is why when I bought, right, you watch me do a scalp right here as it was going up. You watched me do a scalp right here, but I was in and out quick. I was out at this previous high right here because I knew there was liquidity here. So I bought from like here to here, made 300 with 20 micros. But I got out real quick because why? Because of this. We're too high up. Right? The M and Q and the ES are very similar in this case. But that's the reason. That's my psychology, my mentality, the way I'm thinking when I'm looking at the market. That's what I'm referring to when I'm saying it's too high up. Because price, remember, price doesn't move in a straight line. Price moves in waves. Right? So right here we got a straight shot right here, right? But before the market can go lower, it needs to go higher first before it can go lower. Now, I don't think this is gonna go all the way down here, but I think there's a high percentage, there's a high likelihood of market coming at least close to midway down here before it either goes up higher or it comes down lower, right? But this move from here to here is almost like guaranteed. But yeah, so that's why I was looking for sales in the morning, right? I was looking for sales when market opened, and I said, okay, I want to short here. I think it's gonna come down because of that same mindset that I told you, right? This move is almost guaranteed. The market has to go lower before it can go higher. There's not enough buyer here to go, right? That's why it's ranging, because there's losing strength, right? It's a even market, right? It's even sellers, even buyers, so it's gonna go sideways. Now, if it can't go higher, it needs to go find buyers to go push up, right? It needs to go regroup, right? The buyers here are being eliminated and it needs to go find more. So usually that's the way I think about it. It needs to come back down to find more buyers to then push the price higher, because there's not right here, there's clearly not enough buyers for it to go up. So it needs to go find buyers. Where it's going to find buyers? It's going to find buyers. Well, there's a fair value gap here. Maybe there is a demand zone somewhere nearby. Maybe there's a fair value gap, right? And this is what price is going to do. Price is going to go, it needs to go find buyers, and it's going to go maybe to this fair value gap or the support right here, this demand zone, and it's going to go up. Oh shit. So yeah, so I had this fair value gap on the 50-minute time frame, and I marked it before the market opened. And I was waiting for price to pull up here and then move in my favor. Now notice how when price got into the fair value gap, right, it tried to, right here, the first time it tapped into it, it tried to go down. And this is like baiting, right? This is telling you, oh, here, get in. I want you to come with us, right? Come sell with me, right? And it's gonna invite you, it's gonna bait you and it's gonna put all the stops, right? You're gonna have all the stops right here. And then what's price gonna do? It's gonna stop out most of the traders before it makes the big move. Because the big players, they need liquidity to get into the market. So this is how they build their liquidity. They bait, right? This is why I don't go against the 21 EMA, right? And if I do, I'll go lightly, and then I'll wait until it looks for sure that the move is going down, then I'll add. So I went short like around here, and then it started to push up, and then here, after we got this close, I think here's where I added more. And then look, right? So there it is. There's everything right there, kind of like explaining why I took this trade. But yeah, I can see it's gonna go down a little bit more here. Gonna continue lower. There it goes. That was a clean trade. And we saw the signs. I said, look, there's a lower low. There's signs, right? There's signs on the chart. We're all looking at the same chart. We're all looking at the same signs. So I'm saying, hey, look, there's a lower high. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is it. Yep. So now we look at the 5 minute. Look at this huge rally gap. We're probably gonna push up into it. And what's it gonna do? It can't go lower, so it's gonna find more sellers to then have the strength to push lower. So this move up is almost guaranteed into this fair value gap. But the move down isn't guaranteed. So you have to weigh your options there, right? This could end up just reversing and going back up. But if I do take an entry here, let's say I take my entry in the middle of this fair value gap, right? Say mid, pull my stop over here. This is where I will get out. Alrighty, so ¿te gusta esa lección?
Sí, está buena, está buena. Está buena.
Okay. Here, here it comes. It tapped into the fair value gap, and what I say, it's probably gonna go down at this low. Tú puedes bajar el stream, se oye.
¿Bajar el qué?
El stream. So, tú estás en el YouTube también.
Sí.
Porque se oye.
Eso es lo que te estaba diciendo, que te oigo dos veces.
Sí, entonces tiene que quitarle el sonido al stream, al YouTube.
Ok.
Sí, tie-
Espérate.
tiene una bocinita, tú le das un clic y le das un mute. Míralo ahí el movimiento. Entró al fair value gap, ¿viste? And now it's pushing lower.
Bueno, espérate. Y ahora se oye.
No,
Ok, bueno.
there she is going down. Where's it going down? Maybe down here.
Está llegando a una zona de support.
No pudiste entrar conmigo en esa.
Bueno, yo entré al principio,
En la,
entonces perdí mucho dinero ahí, perdí $600.
ajá.
Entonces me quedé atrás, arreglando mi línea, chart,
Ok.
oyéndote, entré con un contrato, imagínate, no he ido sacando nada, porque no quiero perder la cuenta. Yo hice
Sí.
el compromiso de que esta
Pero yo,
cuenta
acuérdate, yo estoy
tengo que
aquí
pasarla.
con
Entonces,
queriéndote ayudar. Yo no te voy a tampoco, tú sabes.
no, está
La
bien. Lo
pérdida
que pasa
ocurren,
es que
pero tú sabes, nosotros
estábamos,
la ocurren, pero es buscando el chance A plus que yo estoy, tú sabes. Y entonces yo quizás pierdo 2 o 3 veces antes que doy el fuetazo. No siempre, algunas veces yo gano de una vez y también no en los primeros 10 minutos, pero sí, miren ahí donde él sigue bajando, a la zona que
sí, no,
tenemos aquí abajo.
yo ahorita porque me di cuenta que tú estabas en TIC y yo en cosa,
Pero
en
no te
CAE.
preocupes por eso, si yo entro, tú puedes entrar porque yo entro, tú sabes.
No, está bien, está bien. Lo que
Yo te
pasa es
guío.
que yo ahorita lo aguanté mucho.
Sí,
Tuve en el primer movimiento, en la primera entrada, pensando que le iba a bajar, porque subió. Ahora,
sí,
después
eso es
que yo
normal.
salí, él bajó.
Sí,
Tuve.
eso es normal.
Entonces, cuando se disparó ahorita a las 10, que yo estaba mirando por otro lado, y cuando vi que tú dijiste, entré. Y cuando yo entré, lo que hizo fue que subió. Entonces volví
Ah,
para
lo
arriba.
agarraste aquí abajo.
Entonces, nada, eso es.
Sí.
eh, déjame ir, déjame ir al baño, que tengo la tripa moviéndose. Ese
Sí,
maldito
acuérdate
problema
que
no me
estamos
deja
en YouTube
dormir.
Live.
Ya tengo dolor de cabeza, o sea
Tienes
que
que coger un break, está bien.
vengo ahora.
Sí, coge un break. Coge un break. Well, I think that's gonna be it for the YouTube live, man. That was a pretty good trade there, pretty solid. Quick scalp, and yeah, man, that was awesome. Hopefully, we can continue to do little sessions like this, very short. But yeah, yeah, that's that was it. That was a really good trade, really good trade. Let me go ahead and shut down this YouTube live, and see y'all next time.